Welcome back to a new video. Well, the Mazda 3 has no AC. For some reason the AC stopped working, and I have a feeling it's gonna be the clutch. I checked for power at the wire for the clutch, and I got 14 volt when it's running and when the AC is activated. So I got power coming to it. So we either have a bad clutch coil or bad ground somewhere, but I doubt it. Probably just this. So today we are gonna learn how to replace that clutch coil assembly on a Mazda 3. The first thing I'm gonna do is remove that cover from underneath. Got 4 bolts, 12 millimeter. I figure out what size bolt I need for the front. That's a 5 millimeter. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, I put the screwdriver here to hold the pulley in place, and I turn the bolt and it's loose. Now the next step is going to be to remove the belt. This I didn't have to do right now. The belt could have been first. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and turn the belt. Now this doesn't have a tensioner, so it's a stretch belt. What we're going to do is get our 21 millimeter socket, and we're going to turn this pulley as we try to pull the belt out of place, and it'll just work itself out. So this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm just underneath the car and I'm cranking. I got my 1/2 inch ratchet and I'm gonna start cranking and do this, and it's gonna come out. That's it, guys. It's almost out. Watch. I'm gonna need both hands. Oh, there it is. I worked it all the way out. That's the way that belt goes on too. Now's a good time to take a good look at the belt, see if maybe you need a new one. Mine looks good. Now we need to get this out. We'll start pulling on it, see if it comes out. Oh, there it is, guys. It's coming out. Beautiful. So this is the clutch plate, and that's a shim. It has a shim. We gotta see if maybe we drop one. It's usually 2. Let me look for it. So yeah, there's 2 of them. One was still stuck in there. So there's always 2, guys. Keep that in mind. Put it right in there so you don't lose it. And we'll continue. Now we need some snap ring pliers so that we can remove this big snap ring. This snap ring, sorry. And then that makes the pulley come out. And then behind there is the clutch magnet part. We also got to get it unplugged from the back. Okay, guys, I got the snap ring out. The only snap ring pliers that I have available today. Hopefully I'll be able to work with that one all the way through. But I have a feeling it won't work for the rest of it. So this is the pulley part. Got the clutch with the 2 spacers. We got that, the pulley, right, with the snap ring that held it in place. And this is the magnetic part that makes everything work. It has another snap ring. I don't think my snap ring ply is gonna fit, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, these are too fat right here. It's not letting me grab onto it, so I'll have to get some from work or my other toolbox at the other house. But if not, I'll just go to the store. But anyway, it's getting dark. It doesn't matter. It's late. I know it doesn't look it, but it'll be dark in about an hour. It doesn't give me enough time to go and grab it. And tomorrow's another day. But for you guys, it's gonna be right away. But anyway, since I gotta wait till the next day, I wanted to show you guys where I'm underneath the car. This is the front of the compressor, and on the side here There's the connection. You gotta squeeze and pull and separate these two, and that's the part. This is the part that's gonna go towards the front with the what do you call it, the clutch magnet part. I have to slide that out somehow and get it through once I remove this piece. I wanted to show you guys. You gotta disconnect that right there. And since we're still waiting till the next day, I wanted to show you what I got. There's the whole kit through Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description for this. Maybe I paid $5, maybe 50 or less. And it comes with everything you need. It comes with every single piece. Let me open it up. So it comes with a new snap ring, the spacers, the bolt. Which I'll probably use the original bolt. Comes with the clutch plate. This is the pulley and the magnetic pieces. Magnetic pieces there too. Can't separate. Yep, there it is. A new magnetic piece, the clutch, and the pulley. Everything. Directly from China. But we're probably gonna have to change the connector because it doesn't look the same. It's white. That's about it. So we'll figure that out. We got to cut and splice. Not a big deal. But yeah, since we're waiting till the next day, I wanted to show you that. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys if you guys want to try this one. Hey guys, it's a couple of days later and the coil is loose. The snap ring's still there, but I got it to where it moved forward and it's completely, all I gotta do is finish pulling it out. But before I put any, before I tug any more on it, I noticed that the wire, the plug on the wire does not fit through the little hole. So I'm loosening the bolts that hold the compressor on so that I can lower some, and that'll give me some room to get the plug out of there. All right, so now the compressor's loose and it's hanging on this little bolt and it's not really gonna go anywhere. So hopefully that gives me enough room. Not yet. It's coming out. There you go. So yeah, that gave me enough room, guys. And if you have to remove it, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's being held by that, so it's always gonna hang. If you remove all 4 bolts, it's gonna just hang on there. It's gonna drop. The back's probably gonna drop. Anyway, there it is. It's removed. This is the coil. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare everything else. Prepare the new one, but I'm gonna feed that chicken because it's making a lot of noise. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Here's the new one, the old one, and what we gotta do now is we have to cut the wire, this wire, and we gotta transfer this to here. And what I'm gonna use is some of these butt connectors, I think they're called. I don't know which size I'm gonna need, but it's usually the red or the blue one. I'm gonna cut, splice that together, get that ready. I'll show you how I do it in a second. It's pretty simple stuff. All right, guys, so I cut the wire off this one, the new one, and I cut some of the insulation out with this tool. Grab it in the hole, and whichever size it is, you cut and you pull. And same thing with the plug, the original Mazda plug. And then it seems like the right size is going to be the pink one. And with that, this is the crimper tool. I'm going to crimp it in place, and then I'm going to heat it up with a lighter, because this is the seal type connection. You heat it up and it seals. At least that's what it's supposed to be. Maybe these are not the right. Well, we'll try it. They came out of a package. It's supposed to be you heat them up and they seal. Well, we'll see. If not, we can wrap tape around there and that's good enough. And just like that, it's crimped and ready to go. I'll try to heat it up, see what it does. See if it melts and seals. And there you go. I heated it up with a lighter and it seems to have sealed. All we're gonna do is clean the rust. See that rust? We're gonna clean that rust really good and then we're gonna put our new coil back in there. Well, I think that's as clean as I can get it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the new coil. Make sure that my plug fits right in there. And you see how it has dots? See those? Well, okay. So you see that little bump right there? That has to sit right in that space. So once you put it on there, make sure it sits correct. Right there. Okay, and that kind of locates the wire where it needs to go, and it sits right where it needs to be. Now you can put your snap ring back in. All right, there's the snap ring. If you're having a problem with the snap ring and you're pushing it in, make sure once you get it on there all the way to the back, you're gonna use a screwdriver on the bottom just to push it so that it goes all the way to the back, because you might be putting pressure on the top where the ears are, then the bottom might be sticking out towards you more and you have to push it in just to get it seated right. All right, so my wire's in place, the coil's in place. I'm going to tighten up the bolts for the compressor. All right, the bolts are tight and the plug is connected in the back. Now the next step. Oh, so you guys know I did use the old snap ring. I didn't use the new one because, I don't know, it looked different. It looked smaller and I didn't want to mess with it. The other one looked just fine, so I reused that. It's like the inner diameter of this was smaller than the one on that one, so it wasn't, I don't think it was gonna fit, to be honest. So now the next step. The next step is we are going to insert the pulley. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna tap that in place. Alright, I just needed to push with two hands, like one side and one, you know, left and right till it finally went in. Now we put the snap ring on this bad boy, and again I'm going to use the old snap ring. It's still in good shape, so I'm going to clean it up and I'm going to use that. And there it is. Now we put in the clutch plate. Look at this, make sure that we put it in, and I think I'm gonna use the old bolt too, the original bolt, but I'm gonna try without any shims. Remember I had two shims. I'm gonna see what do I need, because if I push on this and it's rubbing, then it's no good. Hold on. Okay guys, I ended up putting the two old shim also, and it's tight, and that's what you want. You want this to be able to turn. When you tighten it up, okay? Now there's a gap here, and you should be able to measure with a feeler gauge. I don't have any feeler gauge. I think it's 0.008 of an inch, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. But when you need to tighten the bolt, you can use the lower control arm, a screwdriver, and you put in your your Allen wrench, or use both hands. But anyway, I had to rest it on there and it was fine. All right, guys, so now that that's done, now we got to put the belt back on. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the belt on this pulley and then work it with the screwdriver onto this pulley like we did to remove it. And there it is, guys. The belt is a pain in the ass to put on. I was trying to put on the top one and then work it onto the bottom one, but these things will make it so difficult. So I ended up putting on the bottom one and then working it on the top one, and that worked just fine. Still cranking on the same bolt, work it from the bottom to the top one. And eventually it'll go. You just gotta crank it, you gotta continue pushing it in to where you want it as you turn it. Make sure you don't pinch yourself. But you'll get it. If I got it, you're gonna get it too. So now here comes the moment of truth. We're gonna start the engine. We're gonna come look at it, make sure everything's looking good. So the belt's gonna spin, the pulley's gonna spin, but this outer part's not gonna spin. Once we turn it on, we press the button for the AC, this should clutch in and spin the whole thing together, and we should get cold air coming out of the vents. All right, it's on. The clutch is not engaged yet. Now we're gonna turn it on. I'll press the button, hopefully it works. Okay. I heard it come on. That's what we want. Now we're gonna verify that we're getting cold air coming out of the vents, which we should, because we have good pressure and good freon. So yes, I can feel it already. Beautiful. There you have it, guys. Now all I gotta do is put that bottom cover on the compressor, put the tire back on, and we're all set. So guys, if you like the video, please like. Subscribe is free. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I do stuff like this and I try to show you guys. That's the whole purpose of this channel. I appreciate every single subscriber very much. I'm up to 540 subscribers, which is, I'm so grateful for that. And hopefully by the end of this year, we'll make it to 1,000. Thank you so much. I'll leave the links in the description for any product that I use. What I did worked, so you can just do the same thing I did, and it's gonna work just fine for you. Thank you again for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.